Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. These help the videos out so much, and I can't thank you enough for everything just now. Now, something different today. We're going to do the normal review for Smokescreen, but it is a pretty much fast review. The character, I don't really know a lot about. All I remember is in Armada he gets heavily damaged and he gets rebuilt to hoist, which is on its way. I've got one of those coming from Armada, so I was kind of hoping to try and do something with that, but this actually makes more sense what I can do with this video, because the character is basically such a quick bot to transform. There's not really much of a gimmick. I do have a surprise at the end, which will be another review on top of this video, so it's a surprise bot, which I will be using. Now, Smokescreen car is pretty good. It's solid, it can move back and forward. You've got the tow line at the back, and if you switch it to this mode, you can actually winch things up, which I like. That is actually quite a good gimmick. He's got his Minicon, Liftor, and to do the gimmick, basically all you're doing is sliding it in up the top. And we'll go this direction, and it should fire out a missile. Problem is, don't have the missile, but I've got the Minicon and the bot's in great condition, and that's what I was really hoping for. Transformation is extremely simple, so what we'll do is we'll transform Liftor first. So open these parts, fold down the legs, move the arms, and flip this back. And instantly it reminds me of an Insecticon more than anything else. Doesn't he? It looks like an Insecticon. But it's cool. It's basically the same one they use for Hoist as well, just a different colour. So let's take him away. Bring him back in Smokescreen, we'll go for the transformation. So, come here and just flip these panels down here. Come to the middle with those and just break off. Now, basically, this is it. So, just come to the middle, slide that part down, flip round, expose the feet. Do that section. And he will stand the minute you get the balance correct. Coming around here, just slide down one of the arms, and the same again, and that's basically it. He doesn't really have much more else, and there you go. And that's why I decided I'm going to add 2 figures to this review, because there's nothing really much else I can talk about him. Like, head sculpt's fine, but everything else is quite restricted. I didn't pay a lot, don't get me wrong, I didn't pay a lot for him to try and get an Armada figure back in, like, one I missed out in the original timeline. But I was quite shocked at how much he just didn't do anything. I can't put any Minicons on him. Like the teams, I can't really do anything apart from this cannon. So, yeah, that was that. So it's okay. It's an okay bot, but again, I wanted it to finish the collection. And now I've got Hoist coming, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, just with deliveries. I can now add that to the collection as well. But let's move on to the bonus bot. So the second bot I'm bringing in is Treadbolt with Minicon Hound, and of course, as you can tell straight away, this is a repaint of Scavenger from Armada. This is the Energon version, and who is a chick. In the Transformers wiki, the stats say this is a chick. So there's a few a few things we're going to have to go over before we go into transformation. Basically, I don't want to pay £60 for Scavenger for Armada. I wasn't a fan of the colour scheme, especially in Autobots. That is Constructicon colour scheme, and it's Decepticons. I'm not wanting that in the Autobots. This I actually bought at the tail end for the Energon reviews, and I just didn't get round to doing it. By that point, that's when everything started picking up with restorations and the third party stuff, and other things went on. So with the size of the actual Smokescreen review, I decided to put this bot in to actually give its review. It is just a repaint, so it is the exact same mould, and it's just not part of that Armada line, so that's how it's not going to have its own video in this Armada reviews, just purely because it is the Energon toy line, even though it's just a repaint. If I win a few auctions, which I'm on just now, it can go the exact same way. And there's one bot I'm kind of hoping I win because I don't have them. But the way things are looking, there's only... I'm going for bots that were in the TV show, okay? So, that being said, there's two I am struggling to get. One is Wheeljack, and the other is Thrust. We'll just leave it as that just now. So we'll have to wait and see what I can get off eBay. Now, transformation, we'll start with Hound, because basically it's quite a simple transformation. Just lift up the front part here, adjust the camera, come at the feet, and we'll flip these round so you can balance. Pushing this back down, just come here, flip this round, and there you go. Minicon Hound. Who doesn't want to stand? Stand. There you go. Good boy, Hound. Right, transforming Treadbolt is actually quite annoying because of the way everything is. Basically, this is going to be the bottom part for the legs, and we have to get this part over here with the arms being here and twisting the body around. So, let's just do it the fast way. With Treadbolt transformed, basically the gimmick now is you can actually make the legs walk, and it's because of the way they've hooked onto the wheel, but that's mostly it. It's sturdy in the sense it can stand like this, but it's just basically falling over. You can't put anything in the hands, and Hound will go on the side to fire out a missile here, which I don't like, so I'm just going to stick him up there, and that's really it. But to have these two bots now properly on the channel, in the collection, when Armada did really start everything off for me, it is something special, and this is how I'm trying to get as many as I can, because these reviews do mean a lot to me. It's a show that kind of reignited everything, if you've watched any of the podcasts with me on it. Even though the two bots are basic as hell, I do have a lot of love for them, just for what they're like. So, there you go, guys. 2 reviews in one video. And it's, again, if you're into collecting Armada and you've not got these, if you can get Treadbolt cheaper than Scavenger, it's up to yourself on that one. Smokescreen is just one that I was missing out and I needed, and now I've got Hoist on its way, so I've got the 2 versions of them, so I'm quite cool with that. So what's up next in the Armada reviews? Now we're going to look at the first Power Links bot, and what that was just an upgraded colour, similar to what you see with Treadbolt, but they kept it in the Armada line. So let's start things off with Red Alert. I still love this bot. I still love it. It's amazing, and he looks like Robocop, and that's how I think I love it. So guys, he is going to be in the next review. As always, guys, if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, and toy photography, or help the channel out, Even I've set up a Patreon if you want to help the channel, everything else, even just look at the toy photography. Go to all the links in the description box above the video or below the video, depending on where you're watching. And always keep safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, all that jazz. You keep you and your family safe, and I will catch you on the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Take care. Thank you for everyone to tune in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.